start with your team, please? Okay. So, scratchy scratch. Okay, can I have you do that all again? Can I get C again? Eyes up. You're not there yet. Now, before letter C. follow along with what the ladies are doing on that verse when you're singing yo, yo, because you thought we were right before letter C before we got there. In general, okay? Some I think were there, and then others weren't. So that's just one thing. Ladies, you need to be louder. Like, I'm just going to be very up front. And I know, okay, oh, there's people missing. I don't care. I need you to be a little bit louder, okay? Be a little bit fuller, okay? Gentlemen, your dynamic was well overall, but I want you to pay attention to something in this song. When you're singing at page 6, you start forte and then decrescendo as you sing. The ladies are not supposed to decrescendo at all. The only time you really are softer, ladies, is when you're starting to sing Yo ti no he, and then you do it 3 times. The second and third times are softer. Everything else, ladies, is supposed to be pretty forte. Gentlemen, you start with them, and then you begin to come down. So, come down. Don't sing so loud, okay? But, for the most part, I think that tempo when we double and we start doing 8s, partly my fault. 3, 4, dun, 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 dun. Way, hey, yeah. That's partly my fault, but if we all both agree, that was too fast, because part of it was my fault, and I think you were just jacked up on coffee and regret, like, then, you know, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, about the regret part. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It just felt a little swift, and I think, again, part of it was my fault. Okay. Wider, sooner would be great. Okay, we're gonna run it again. At least the start. Okay? At least the start. See. Eyes on me. Music up so that you can see. Gesture. Okay, all that business. Okay, you grab them. They're gone. Somebody else grab them. You grab them? Yeah. Okay. At this one, you can just set your music down. Okay. Okay. Next, Zalung. Good. Good. I'll live with that for today.
Soon
where that was going. Would you agree with the statement we've sung fuller and more confidenter on the last 2 pages in the past? Yeah. Okay, maybe that's a room issue. Maybe that's a you didn't realize we were almost at the end of the song issue. I don't know, but I think like if we can like, that was actually really good in excuse me, in terms of like the piano, mezzo piano range where we were kind of at just now throughout most of the song. I can't believe I'm saying this. Explore the forte just a little bit. A little bit. Some of us, but not all of us. But mostly. I don't know. I'll find out.
No, Jake. No, Jake.
Jake. Back off.
Yeah,
Jake.
Hey, quiet down there.
Jake.
Yeah, get out of the mic, Jake. God.
Overall, I just want to see that grow. And then, guys, on Monday, somebody remember page 13 to 14. We need to make that transition happen a little cleaner. All right? I think that's for everybody. Okay? Really good sense of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just keep going. You have a nice job. Very well done. And when you don't play, it feels like it's part of it. And if I see that you're lost, if I can sense that you're lost, I'll give you like one of these, and then like, just so that it seems a little bit more like it was.
When he would go like stop, when he would stop, all he hears 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how, I just don't know how powerful that microphone is right now. Yeah. So like, click, 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 1, 2, 3, shit. We're gonna skip over Nuke for just a second. I am thinking the part we're gonna work on is going to be 23 to the end. No, in Nuke, the little workshop song. We're gonna do 23 to the end, but we're gonna practice it Monday. So I'm not gonna touch Nuke today. Not gonna touch it today, okay? I am glad, and then I wanna get you back next door to get those work habits things filled out. Could I get a yes? Huh? Yeah, we'll do the seeds too. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm not. I'm gonna give you that full measure, but then you gotta be right in. Okay? It's not, I am glad, question mark. There's an exclamation point in the punctuation. Okay? Let's try to sing with an exclamation point and not a question mark. Did you scratch your hair?
Yeah,
Did you?
yesterday.
Good job, the other song.
You could pick up a hint or two.
Hey.
All right, here we go.
I am glad, glad they long for the gift of song. I am glad, glad they long for the gift of song. I am glad, I am glad, I am glad.
have a seat, and we'll talk through that. And then also, if you have a Chromebook, get it out. We'll do the walking in the chairs Monday, bro.
Okay.
You got a what?
Yeah, it was just on,
Three-man
like,
student segment.
it was on the like the last 5 measures where it like slows and then speeds back up. Oh.
And also we about the parents, we gave them numbers. We were like really doing the same.
We have 2 pictures Tuesday, right? You'll have everything here Tuesday. Well, we're so quiet in here too. Wow. I mean, that's fancy. Okay, music in your right hand, please and thank you. Just so that you get used to that, that's what's going to be like. As we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sounds good, by the way. Yay for us. Okay. And the Cubs win. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not watching sports, I promise. All right, because we all know they didn't. Okay. All right, back to the beginning again. Good job, friends. Now, in this long intro, right, we're going to be standing there, our feet are shoulder width apart-ish, our hands are at our sides, we're not fidgeting, we're not making movements or anything of that nature. We are just staring at your ugly director, trying to be ready to sing, okay? We got a couple of windows being shared up here, right? Callie and Paige. Hezekiah, you can come over just a little bit. Good. We're sharing a window here when whoever, who is that missing? Hayden, right. And then everybody else should be good to go, right? Awesome. Thank you for making it back to these spots. You look lovely, by the way. You look lovely. I'm just as surprised as you. Here we go. Here we go. It's not fun. No. You can do whatever you want.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
side of the choir. I'll acknowledge Ms. Canute. I will acknowledge you all. Don't watch me walk over. I'll step off to the side. I'll take a bow for you, and then I'll come back. Bravo. Bravo. I'm very, 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 very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Lots of pleasant-looking faces as well. Again, just as surprised as you on that one. But one of the things that I think what looks different about you today is two things. One, you look at ease and you look calm, which is great. That helps. And I think that comes with confidence. And then the second thing, you look like winners. Like conference champions, perhaps, even. Congratulations to our volleyball team. Bravo, excellent job. Bravo, bravo, bravo. If you were not made aware, they had the second half of the bracket play of the conference volleyball tournament yesterday at Wilton? West Liberty. Okay, I was right. And won their way up to the championship game. They played 15 in 3 sets, got to the third set, 18-16 final, we win. We are conference champs in volleyball, okay? And that hasn't happened for some time, I think. I think maybe before we were in the River Valley Conference. I'm not sure we've ever been River Valley Conference champs before. I think when we were in, yes, we were. We were once, but like I don't recall. So that's fantastic. I want to remind you again, our girls go back at it on Tuesday here at home. That starts at 7 p.m. But in addition to that, we have our marching band going off for their final competition this weekend. We have got football tonight at Alburnett. Cross country goes next Thursday in Iowa City, back to the Regina course. And then our boys will play again next Friday. We don't know who we play yet, but we'll find out Friday evening, Saturday, what time we play. So we have lots of really awesome things going on. And also, a concert Monday night. I'm hopeful that maybe all of you have taken the opportunity to invite 1 or 2 people who are not choir kids to come to this concert. I'm hopeful that maybe we will get some audience members that are not our typical choir audience, but that maybe are some of your friends who have done choir but aren't in it, or just don't do choir, but maybe will come in support. Obviously, we want those people to be respectful and know what an audience member should sound and look like, but coming and seeing the work that you're doing, I think, is really important, right? I think we go to a great school. I think this is a really fantastic place to go on the whole. And you are a reason for that. Okay? You go out and support your peers at their things, and I'm hopeful that your peers will come out and support you at this. But they need to know about it. You need to tell them. You need to tell them, yeah, come to our concert. Come to our concert. All right, bravo. Lunar Lullaby. Open up and use music one time, okay? No, I lied. Put your music down. Huh?
Make up your mind.
You make your mouth be quiet.
Not that I want to. How am I supposed to sing
Somebody
that?
will do it for you. His name rhymes with Schmeely. All right. Well, all right. Okay. The two spots here. Okay. This I think is funny, in my opinion. Maybe this is not funny to anybody else. There was a little bit of hesitancy in places, right? Do you know what that means? We were kind of afraid to kind of go. It actually translated pretty well to the dynamics on the page. Like, you were doing some really good things dynamically. I don't think they were all on purpose. But we don't have to tell anybody. Do we?
No.
Okay, so really good. A couple of things that I want to brush up on Monday involve the crunchy chord. Yeah, kind of missed on both of them. There were 2 times where we had those crunchy chords, and both times we were just, that was too hesitant, right? That was just, there was way too much hesitancy there, and a lot of first soprano, and then everybody else sort of doing what the first sopranos were doing. I know you know it, but we've just got to build that confidence for it. Okay, so we'll take care of that on Monday. I think you proved we don't need the music for this song. I think you just proved it. How many thumbs up if you agree? Thumbs down if you, okay, thumbs up if you want to use the music. Good. Good for you all. Nice job. Bravo. Now, would we feel better with it? Of course we would. You don't need it. And I think it's a good challenge. It might kind of keep you on your toes just a little bit, okay? This last one, we will use the music, okay? So open it up. Yeah, let's organize that real quick. Yeah. So, music at your sides again. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. Who's gonna be you're gonna be my person to remind me? Okay. Show me your look of panic. Okay, good. If I see that, then I have to remember that I haven't moved you yet. Because I've done that. I've done that before. Where like we were supposed to move and we started a song and I was like, oh crap. And so, yeah, not with this choir, I think it was with the boys a couple of years ago. But anyway, so at the end of Lunar Lullaby, I might take the time to turn around and go, and then I'll talk to the audience while you're ing, okay? So pretend we're at the end of Lunar Lullaby, music's in your right hand side, no accompaniment, da-da-da-da. Go. Okay, then I'll talk to the audience and I will say, ladies and gentlemen, please bring your attention to the front row where we have one of our own supervising tonight's activity. She is a 3-time Gold Glove winner in middle school softball. She is a 14-time soloist with choirs and has just chosen to retire. And so we'd like to bring your attention to Miss Nellie Slater, please, and thank you. Okay. Awesome. Yep, and again, do your best to try. Now, why don't we take this group 2 and just shimmy that way a little bit, okay? Just so that you're not 100%, because here's why. When that music comes up, it's like in the back of the head, right? And we want to try to avoid that at as many costs as possible. And so keep that music down. I'll let you know when I want you to bring that music up. It's still in the right hand, okay? Music's still in the right hand. And then don't do it yet, but I'll do something like this, and then your music will come up, okay? I also reminds me that yesterday we practiced coming off the risers in the other formation and not in this one. So when you go back to your seats, you're not going to go back to the same seat, which is no big deal. But I realized that after yesterday, we didn't practice getting off the risers in this formation. So Jacqueline, you will still be the first person, you're going to be the first person off at the end of the concert. There will be stairs there. You're going to go down, and then you're going to go up to the 1, 2, 3rd row. The boys will be sitting there so you'll know, stay away, danger, danger. And then go behind them, okay? And then just fill in at that point. All good in the hood, yeah? Awesome, okay. Okay, now, we're gonna run it eventually, but we're not gonna start at the beginning right now. We are gonna start at the duet, page 5. let's just go right at it with pitches only, please, Miss Canoe. Part 2, part 1. 1 and 2 and a 1, go. Now, who's higher there? Let me ask that question. Who sings higher in that little aha, 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 ah? Yeah. So you are going to be pitched higher. So go for it. Take the lead there. Okay. You are like this is like a great relay race. Track athletes, where are you? Who am I track? Is it your track, aren't you? You're on relays. Yeah. Okay. So this is the point where like you're like the second leg of the relay, right? You have the baton. You're important now. You have the lead. You have the melody. Okay. So take it over. Okay, don't run and then fumble it going, oh no, my name's Izzy. Where do I go? Which direction? Do I turn left? I don't know. Like we don't know sometimes, do we? It's tough. Run fast, turn left. I can push track. Run left. Okay, break. So, just take the lead there, okay? Do the duet again, please, at top of page 5, okay? 1, 2, go. Now, let me hear the part 1 there, because I think you took over and tried to be the lead, and you're not the lead, okay? You handed the baton off with the melody, and you have to be lower, okay? Start at the Adoramus Te, part 1, right in the middle of the page. 3, 2, and go. Good. Starting right there again, please. Starting with us, please. Part 2s. Ready? Part 1s? Yep. Yep. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now we settled that out. Okay. Now look at what happens next. Who goes first? Same starting spot, friends, right in the middle of page 5. Okay, part 1 starts. Ready? 2, 3, and 1. Go on. Ones, would you join me please from the bottom of page 5, the last bar. Starts on a G sharp. Starts on a G sharp. See where I'm at? 2, 3, and go. Nope, bottom of page 5, slower. And then we go up. Okay, bottom of 5. 2, 3, and go. And breathe. Yeah, now look at what happens. Look at the whole phrase. Watch at the top of 6, third measure over. Don't sing, just listen to Miss Canoe play it and watch the pattern of the notes and where they end up. That's okay. 2, 3, just watch. Comes down. Goes back up. Down. Up. Okay. Okay, so this is the end of the duet. You kind of take like harmony, but then you end with melody, if you will. Okay? Do one more time, friends. You're doing really well. Okay? let's start top of 6. Good idea, Miss Canute. Third bar in, top of 6. Right at the third bar at the high note. 1, 2, 1, and. Bravo. What I loved about the last note is that some of you didn't think it had to be tay. I heard ta in many voices, and that's a great space to be singing in the entire time. Right? Don't worry about it being really loud. Just worry about it being open and relaxed. All right? Open and relaxed. Choose, could I have you join us again, please? Stand. Thank you. Choose, we're on page 6. Okay, page 6. Do you remember at the end when I show you back and forth at the end when we do the very ending pages? Remember when we do the back and forth? This is like a hint of that's going to happen, and it goes start, follow, start, follow, start, follow. So I'm going to try to remember to show that to you. If you would please join me at 2's right in the middle of page 6. You start on the E there in the second measure. That's how we're going to start this off. Okay, make sense?
Where?
Top of 6, middle measure, top of page 6. It's okay, I'm clear. We're going to start top of page 6, right there. Got it?
Okay.
We good? Everybody know where we're at? Awesome. So it's okay. 1 and 2 and go. Okay, ones, remember, it comes down, but then it goes back up. You went down and then sort of kind of coming down. Okay, try it again. Ones, have a quick seat for just a minute. Choose that you're almost there. Actually, you need one time by yourself. Okay. This is the same starting spot, top of 6, that second note of that second measure. Ready? Can I get the E again, please? 1 and 2 and go. Hold. Yeah. Back up. Thank you. Good job. Okay. Taking the lead here, and I love it. I love it. Taking the lead. Your note is 1/2 step higher than their note, so you got to make a Cheeto crunch happen. Okay. Ready? Part 1s, or part 2s rather. 1 and 2 and go. Okay, good. I want to do that 3 more times. Okay? Yeah, I know. But I want to do it 3 more times just so that like we feel that confidence without me like blaring fake soprano noise over here. Okay? Do it again. Right? Here we go. Choose 1 and 2 and go. Good. Do it again. Do it again. Remind me, I have something I have to tell you. Later. You'll remember. Mine's like a steel trap. Don't you worry about it. We got it. We're the adults in the room here. Ready? Try it again. Choose. Lead us off. 1 and 2 and. Now, if we start back at the duet at the top of page 5 at square 43, can we get there and through it? The answer is of course. Okay, here we go. Right at top of 4. 5. Top of 5 at 43. Sorry. 8, 9, 4. 6, 8. 9er. Did I catch a 9er in there? Were you caught up with walkie-talkie? Here we go. 1, 2, 1.
Laudamus te benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorifica,
High.
glorifica,
Low.
glorificamus te.
Okay. The hiccup I heard was I think you were trying to go first. Okay? When you get done with your ones, think like I have to stop at the gas station and fill up. All right? That big full breath, right? That big full breath, and then just come in right on top of those part twos. Okay? I want to do it again. Same thing. Duet. 43. Good job. We're going to go on. 1. Good job, friends. 1, 2, and 1. Go.
Laudamus te benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorifica, glorificamus te.
Next entrance is the soprano, or part 1. 1, 2, and go, and. My fault, 2, and go. Ready, Suze? Are you ready for your part? You did this part so lovely yesterday. And go. Off, 2, and 1. Off, 1, 2, and 1. Everybody have a quiet seat, probably. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. You are making such great progress on this song in just a short amount of time. I'm so proud of you, okay? Now, I need to know, okay? I need to know. Let's go back to the beginning. Just open up your music to the beginning. We're going to talk through a couple things, then we're going to stand up and try to sing them again, okay? Sing the whole thing again. Only this time, like, without stopping, okay? First page, all the time in the world to think about your life's choices, right? Laudamus te, blah, blah, blah. You start at the beginning, Laudamus te, anything on this first page, page 3 or page 4, that anybody feels unsure of? Anybody in part 1? Anybody in part 2? Awesome, 2 claps on 2, 1, 2. Okay. Then, the duet, starting at 43, just spent a whole bunch of time on it. Look through it. 43, measure 43, all the way down to the bottom of page 6. Now, I'm going to ask a different question. Is there something that I'm doing that you find helpful, that you want to make sure I'm doing all the time to help you with this section? If we were thinking about the rehearsal just now, and like some of the gestures that I was making, right? Like, was there something, CJ? When you're holding moose, or moose? Okay, I could tell that that was definitely something that was helping. What CJ's referring to is when you sing, you know that part where I'm talking about? Okay, holding that out, showing you that that's happening. Okay, is there anything else that I'm doing that you feel like is really helpful? Yes?
When you like cue the parts.
Like you go back and forth like that?
Yeah.
Does that feel like it's helpful? Callie, one more. Okay, very good. Is there something that I'm doing that's confusing that maybe I should stop doing in this section? Now, don't mean in just in general. Mr. Ely, stop reading. Like Tessa, please don't say that. But like, if I'm doing something like, I don't know what the hell that means. Is there anything that's not clear or confusing? Yeah.
I'm not understanding this part.
Awesome. So when I do this, I might mean one of two things. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, ah vowel. This would be like the roof of your mouth, and this would be like where your tongue rests, and I want you to think ah. Okay? Sometimes it's referring to dynamics. I might like want you to grow and then get soft, but most of the time, particularly with these 3 songs, it's about ah. Thank you for helping me clarify that. Is there anything else that like Mr. Ely, stop doing this, I don't get it. All right. So that middle section is the duet. Okay. Then we have like what I would call like your solo parts at page 7. Anything about that we're unclear? This part 2, I want to say, like I thought you did a very nice job of that just this last time through. You have the harder of the solos. Don't take that the wrong way. It's just ba 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 ba. It's just a little bit more complex than yours. However, you set us up by singing really strongly, so don't back off. And this would be a moment like sing out. Yes, Liz.
Why do you sing that note on the last measure at the bottom of 8?
The note on the last measure, bottom of 8. Ah, okay. Yeah. So then this like. Before we get to that, we're gonna go right to it in just a second. Anything on your little solos as parts 1 or 2 that we need to like cover again? Okay. So I think this is probably a good time to practice one little section separately before we try it one more time. And this is the whole top of 8. Laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te, adoramus te, adoramus te. All right? Let's hear it once, part 1, before we sing it. This is top of 8. 1 and 2 and 1. Listen. Laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te, adoramus te, adoramus te. Okay? Sing that to me. Sing lightly. Don't worry about being super full, great tone. I just want you to get the tune in your head. 1, 2, part 1s, go. Yep. Bigger breath, though. Bigger breath. Okay? Don't sing softer, I mean sing wussier. Okay? 2, breathe. Good. Will you make a note with your own handwriting at the bottom of that page? Get up in the air. Okay? Glorificamus te, adoramus te. We've got a really springboard high. Okay, be like a gymnast running down the vault and then boing. Okay, really get going. Okay, write that in. Part 2s, would you please sing with me at the top of 8? I feel like you've got a slightly stronger handle on your part than the ones right now. It's lower, so it's a little less intimidating looking. 1, 2, part 2s. Now you change directions of the pitches on the last one. They all go, and then this next one goes, it just switches directions. Maybe you need to write a note in your handwriting, switch directions, top of 9. 1s, back to it again. Stand, please. Top of 8. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3, go. Here comes the big jump. Get up in the air. Adoramus te. accompaniment in Miss Knut's right hand, the higher notes. Listen to the accompaniment here, friends. Same spot. 1 and 2 and 1, go. And stop. What does that sound like? Right, but now listen to the note content, like the pitches that she's playing. In that right hand, starting at the top of 8. 2 and 3 again. Does it sound like your part? It's exactly your parts. It's exactly your parts. So if you feel like you're getting lost in this section, focus your attention over there. She's playing exactly your parts on the right hand, the higher notes on the piano. Here's everybody at the top of 8. Good job, friends. 2s and 1s. 1 and 2, big breath in, go. Off, 2 and 1. Good, and we'll stop there. Okay. We need to probably head back into the room to grab phones out of slots and put folders back. There's just a very little bit that we have to isolate in rehearsal on Monday, and then I think we are going to be in a good place. Okay. The stairs will show up Monday. Jacqueline will know to walk off at the end. You'll all go back to those seats, and then at the end of the chamber chorus performance, you stand up, you walk out, go get your phone and leave. Okay? Everybody make sure that if you're taking your dress home, you do it this weekend. If you're leaving it here, have your plan in place. Have your plan ready for Monday, okay? Have a fantastic rest of your day and a wonderful week.
I can't, bro. And these people don't.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Wait, your part 2. Yep. You end at the same note, but an octave apart. Yep.
Have a good day.
Where you know they might be the voices.
Am I okay on the 7/8 thing?
I think so.
Or am I pushing the
No,
last 2 beats?
no,
I need the claves, they really help.
Okay, so I think if anything, it's almost like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. It's almost like you're going.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So
I knew there was,
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's
but it's only in some places.
it's when you have the 3/8 at the end of the measure that lead it in. So it's like
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 1,
bum, 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 bum.
1, 2, 3, 1,
And
bum,
there,
bum, bum, 1,
you
2,
know.
3, 1, bum, bum, bum. They're fine.
I know, but
I'm not worried
are
about.
you gonna be on a podium?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll
I'm
help.
not worried about anything
Well, because it doesn't really help them.
messing
It's
them
just,
up because
yeah.
it's so different from what they're doing anyway.
Okay, but I just feel this disconnect, and I know you won't tell me, but you need to tell, well, now you told me.
Well, I tried to, I told you in the rehearsal, I tried to comment. That was my way. I knew you'd pick it up. Well, I'm not going to do that in front of kids. No, you're wrong. Oh, you're funny. All right.
So I'm making it, yeah, I'm making it 6 plus 2. Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah,
bop,
you're
bop,
making it kind of like
Yeah.
an 8/8 bar.
It's syncopated, but it's.
Yeah,
not
you're making
7/8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay,
6, 7,
but
8.
it's
1,
not
2,
where I have all
4,
the 8
1.
notes going on. Bop, bop,
No,
bop,
when you're
bop,
playing
bop,
bum 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 bum, that's perfect. That's really, really, really good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it's a tricky little piece.
What's the Native American one? Or is it?
It is called Yolkeen.
Yeah, but,
It is.
oh, well,
No, it's okay.
I love it. I
It's-
love the tones they're getting, the timbre, it's awesome.
I know.
To discover all that and to experiment with all that.
Cree.
Oh,
So that's, I think,
from
northeastern United States. Cree, northeastern Canada,
Interesting.
that type
So
of area.
that's an off-state song.
Yeah. Oh.
Then, Monday morning,
You want to?
maybe late for the